All right, welcome everybody to this week's KubeVirt Commuting for Real this time. It is the 27th of August 2025. I have shared the link in the chat. Do we have anyone who is new here this week and or would like to introduce themselves? I'll take that as a no. We will get into things. First of all, our schedule for 1.7. Next week, the 3rd of September, we have our VEP freeze. We've got Vladik here. Vladik, do you mind if I put you on the spot and just if there's anything that you need people to be aware of, or if there's anything that people can do to help out with the situation?
What situation? Are you speaking about the web freeze?
I am speaking about the VEP freeze, yep.
Yeah, so I mean, in general, we have a lot of things that are not converged. Some of the webs that are already there, they're still kind of up in the air. We have a week to converge everything. But also, I see that there are new webs that are coming in with the hope to get it into this release. And I'm not sure how this will work because, again, we have only 1 week. And I don't see, a large demand for webs to reviews. If we have something that we want to merge this week, we have to have everybody on these webs with a laser focused on these webs. And at the moment, I don't really see that happening. So I think overall we discussed in previous releases, previous cycles, that the web cycle and from the beginning of the release, from the beginning of the cycle until the web freeze, that's our main focus. This and bugs. And unfortunately, I don't see this happening. So I don't know how this will converge.
Can I just ask, what's the main bottleneck? Is it with the VEP authors, or is it with SIG representatives not providing reviews?
I think it's on all of us. So I think it's both authors that some of them are not responsive, but I'm less worried about this. These webs can be at risk and then simply not get in. I'm mostly worried about SIGs handling their own webs. We were striving for independency and asking for, SIGs handling kind of their own designs and work. And this is simply not the case that I see right now. So I understand that this is summer, and some of us are not simply not here because of various reasons. But yeah, I mean, we need to push harder, and all of us.
I see representatives from all, if not most, of our SIGs. Are people able to speak to the particular SIGs? Making this a concerted effort for this week to get this stuff done.
Like, I don't know, from my side now, this week and next week, I'm like fully dedicated for webs, and try to push it, like, already pinged some of our maintainers about web that I think they can be merged. So Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll try to push it.
SIG storage.
Yeah, definitely. We've had a couple roll in just very frequently, so we haven't had much time to look at them. Plus, yeah, we haven't been really keeping up, but I don't know. I have some time to devote to it today and see what happens.
Thank you. SIG network.
SIG network is working hard on reviewing our little web, and I personally also started reviewing 2 more webs from other SIG.
Good stuff. Thank you all. Yeah, I think I ask this clarification every cycle because we haven't had that many with the VEPs. If a VEP is not accepted by the freeze, that doesn't necessarily mean the enhancement won't make it into the release, right? What this means is that it will be a lesser priority to every other established and merged VEP before this freeze. Is my understanding correct?
No.
Okay.
No, this is a showstopper. I mean, if we have a web that is not approved by the freeze, then this work will be deprioritized. I mean, it will not be merged.
Just flat out. So in a beautiful hypothetical world, if every one of our merged VEPs gets merged 2 weeks ahead of our code freeze, and we've got this like all this available time. Sorry, there's a crazy hiss going on. Available time and a VEP that has not been merged before that freeze, it will still not get a look in, even with all of the resources available.
Yeah, I mean, if we didn't agree on how this design will look like, the code will not get in.
Oh, sure. But like if the VEP is merged
If the web is merged and
afterwards, the date.
After what? After the freeze?
But between the VEP freeze and the code freeze, or do we just not do that?
That's the reason why we have a web freeze.
Okay. All right. Hopefully I won't ask the same question for 1.8. Is everyone, I'm not sure, Vladek, that might be your mic.
My mic, no.
Yeah, that's much better. You might want to get that looked at. Does anyone have any questions about the VEP freeze looming that they want to raise now while we still have a chance? Okay, we will move on. We're going to have a quick look at the CFP check-in. There are no CFPs open. I just want to reiterate that we've got some stuff on the horizon. KubeVirt Summit is, we've now got the schedule up. I've got this on the agenda as well. And KubeCon and Cloud Native Con North America. So that's at the start to mid-November. There are all those talks. So if you know or think you'll be at KubeCon North America in Atlanta, Georgia, yeah, there's a lot of KubeVirt people. Let me know. Maybe it'd be good to have you there to spend a bit of time answering questions and helping people at our pavilion booth. All right, so yeah, on the agenda, we've got the schedule is up and the registration page. They're all the same place. It is free. It's October 16th. And I'm pretty sure it'll change it into your own time zone. If you've got any questions, just shout out. I'm going to press on because I've had a bunch of things to look at. On the open floor, this is from me. I was wondering if we use this time, if we have time at the end, instead of looking at now that we've got a SIG compute meeting directly afterwards, it seems silly to look at KubeVirt issues and PRs in this particular meeting unless they need the, a broader set of eyes on them. Instead of using them for the user guide and community issues and PRs. We all in agreement with that. I see one thumb up. And part of this is like the user guide affects us all, and it doesn't otherwise get a look in. If anyone has any reasons not to, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead with this idea. Aurel.
Yes, thank you very much. So with regards to KubeVirt Summit, Igor and I have submitted a talk which is beginner-oriented on how to contribute to this project effectively, which was rejected from the summit, but we still think that it is worthy as a community resource. We would like to present it to the community, especially if there are people who are interested in contributing to this project. I see that many people here are all-timers, but maybe, if we will publish it in the right forums, more beginners or people who are new to this project or wanting to contribute to this project will join.
Absolutely. And I know we talked about this. Did we land on doing that in the community meeting or in a separate session a week or two after Summit? I think it was the latter.
There were several suggestions. One that we will record it and publish it. Thank you for all the hearts. I love you too, Igor. We said that we talked about wanting the session to be live so people will be able to ask questions. So we will be able to answer them live and not, like asynchronously or some other media.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let me know a date that is good for you guys, and I'll put it on the calendar, and we can put it on the KubeVirt events wiki as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to jump ahead. This is something that, again, I put here, and I want people to LGTB. It has separately been, it's already been approved. It's previously had an LGTM. They got moved because of an update. If people could please take a look and review, that would be excellent. This was specifically improvements to community membership policy, which affects everyone here, but it was specifically for our graduation ticket. And as I understand it, this is our last outstanding PR, even though we've submitted our graduation ticket. I've just seen messages in chat. Like, do you already have a date for this event? KubeVirt Summit has a date, but the session that I talk about is, what else says.
Sorry, I didn't understand. The session that we were speaking about, that Aurelio and Igor are planning, do we have a date for this, or is it going to be during the summit?
Not yet. It'll be, we were thinking a week or two after Summit.
Oh, okay.
It'll be its own little thing.
Yeah, there are some external contributors that are planning to join the KubeVirt development that I'm sure will be very interested in this.
Awesome. That's what we'd like to hear. The next four, I know Igor has looked at two of these. I think as part of graduation or just part of a CNCF movement, Adam K was asked to add a bunch of fuzz tests. I could open them all, but I don't think there's any point because they're all various fuzz tests for things. These have been open for a little while. I know he's had sporadic feedback on them, but it'd be really good if we could get these merged or if not, how they can be improved so they can either be rejected with a reason or merged. Really good. So I'll just leave these 4 here. We won't specifically look at them now. But if people could please put that on your radar, add it to the giant list of stuff that you've got to do. It can wait. Maybe assign yourselves now for review after the vet freeze, just so that then we've got that movement there and he's aware that we will be looking at this, maybe not in the immediate future. All right. Someone has put this here and I don't know who it is.
Yeah, it's me.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I wanted to raise attention for the code reviewing this PR for fixing the issue. This issue is about a problem that how KubeVirt handles Malter's annotation in the Virt launcher pod. So basically, the Malters use this annotation as a single source of truth, where CNI controller writes information to the pod, and other CNI components like SRV on the edge relies on it to add extra configurations for the secondary interface. Currently, the KubeVirt would completely override this annotation while updating during the VMI running time. This causes the issues that the CNI plugin, after the CNI plugin inject the initial informations in the annotation, this information will be override, and which is not incorrect, causing or breaking the CNI workflow. That's causing some problems in the secondary network. This fix is straightforward to using the smart merge instead of a simple override to keep the annotation adding adding by the CNI component on the pod without losing information. So Aurel has raised this has noticed these issues as known issues. So I just wanted to raise some code review for it. Well, because this is a blocking for us, so we wanted to move fast to get it fixed.
I think that
Hello.
Ananya is handling the same issue. Oh, were you saying something?
Yes, I said thank you very much for the PR. Ananya and myself were reviewing it since this morning. We are sitting several hours on it already. We have some comments. We will post them, but we just wanted to understand, where do we stand with regards to the limitations of what else can we do in order to make sure that it doesn't break anything. We will post several comments soon, and we can discuss it on the PR.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah, I just went ahead, but I'm very happy to collaborate with you to get it fixed.
Of course, I hope that we will be able to close this one soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. That is that one. We've got 7 minutes left. There were 2 bugs that I saw raised a little while ago. Now that summer graduation mostly organized and done, I'm turning my eye to our user guide. And so you'll probably, I hope you'll hear me talk about the user guide more and more in the next coming months. Try and get it into a bit of a shape. This looks like something that seems very simple. Is this a real change? Someone from storage?
There is V1 beta 1. I don't can you go back to the issue? I don't.
It's saying it should be clone.kubevirt instead of snapshot.kubevirt.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, that's all I need to know. Thank you. And the second one, I wanted to, like, this is more of a raising of things. Basically, I think we're all aware of this. We have a lot of examples in the user guide, and they're all kind of presented, not all of them, but there's many different ways of presenting these examples. And so I think the one highlighted here in particular is that some of them use a YAML manifest, and some of them use the EOF pipe of including YAML manifest. And this person, as a starting point, thinks we'd better just to use YAML manifests because it is easy to read. Since you all basically wrote these examples, I wanted to hear what some various thoughts on this before I said, it's called a here doc. I've never heard that term before. Thank you.
Yes, that's the terminology for this EOF and that style.
I was a technical writer for 10 years and I never heard that. So thank you for educating me.
Welcome.
Yeah, like I imagine there is a benefit to including a here doc example as far as cutting and pasting is concerned and doing a lot of stuff on a command line. I guess the converse argument that I would make is that the YAML markup in a manifest allows it to be read and understood a lot easier by the human that is reviewing it or looking at it. And so to my mind, it makes sense if they're all in the manifest markup or YAML markup, sorry. Is that fair enough?
The main advantage of a here doc is that it can expand variables. So if the examples use variables, then the here doc is necessary. But otherwise, it's better to just hard code it as a file. It's clear.
That's great to know. Any other thoughts on this? Thumbs up, Aurel, for which one?
I agree with Neil. Like, if there is no need for something dynamic, then we can just put something static.
Awesome. That sounds like a great place to start. All right, thank you. I think that's enough. I'd like to get this person on board. That does bring us to the bottom of our agenda. Before we wrap up for the week, we've got a minute and a half left before we get onto SIG Compute. Does anyone have anything else that they would like to add or ask, or a third alternative? In which case, we will bid adieu. Thank you, everyone, very much for being here and for being involved in all this. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week, and we will see you here on VEP Freeze Day. Hooray! For everyone involved, good luck. And thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. See you. Bye.